Hi friends, this is Lokesh. Welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. Today we are going to discussing about defect life cycle in manual testing. Basically, defect life cycle it will start like this: a new, assign, open, fix, test, verified, close. And in case the defect is presented still, then they will open, reopened, and it will start for the execution. And in open state they will check duplicate are rejected or deferred means a next or release they are going to move or not. These are the things it will present. These are life cycle for a particular defect. What is a defect basically? The defect life cycle is known as a defect cycle, software development process time. The bug has in the life cycle means whenever we found when we are testing a product on that application, when we found a defect that is called as one kind of fixing thing, and that particular defect having cycle, what exactly in that, and each tool they have own way means if you take the QC or Jira or ALM, TFS, based upon that their organization flow it is presented. Software bug is nothing but a bug can defined as a abnormal behavior of the software. Abnormal behavior means when it is not working properly. When we are example like create a user means we need to provide the username and password and first name and last name, email ID and those things, right? In case after we click on create and if it is not creating that user one, then it is an abnormal issue. That's why we raise a defect for that particular one. That when the defect is found in the end of the defect is closed after ensuring it is not reproduced, means after we completion, right, then it is not reproducible. When we when we sorry when we want to erase the defect, first whenever we raise, that time it is become a new status. In this tester a new defect and you should provide a proper defect documentation to the development team to, reproduce the fix the defect. Reproduce the fixed defects means we need to provide the proper, yes, when we are facing the issue, when we creating the user, if after filling all the details it is not creating the user, then we need to provide the screenshot as well as the what all the steps we need they need to check. And when he will get the defect, what exactly expectation value and actual what exactly we are getting present, those information we are providing, and that defect, that the status become a new. Once we created it become a new status. Once it is created, then assignee, basically a test lead or product lead or project manager, they will take care to assign the concerned developer. In case in the companies, right, in the companies what will happen, in case if you know the proper developer who developed, then you can directly assign to the defect to the concerned person. Otherwise you have to mention the project manager name and test lead name, or project manager or lead, anyone you can able to assign the particular person. Then he will take care the defect, based upon that defect he will assign to concerned person. Once it is assigned, it will become a open state. In this open state, what will happen? A developer team start analysis and work the defect to fix. And once he fix the defect, then the status is fixed mode and it will come back to the testing team to test that particular defect. Once he going to start the testing, it will become a test or ready to test, based upon the companies, they will use the ready to test. Some companies use the ready to test a mode. In that one they will use to ready to test. In here tester will test that all the steps which you tester provide all the information. Based upon that, whether developer develops that one or not, and we need to check all the places. Once we happy like all the things are fixed, a developer fix that defect, then we are going to give that one is closed. Once we done, right, testing is completed, then verifying purpose we need to send here. Retest, a tester retest the bug after fixing by the software, and the status is verified. Here tester will ready, he will make it as a ready to test, all the things are ready. Then he will going to verify whether that all the developer is developer or not. Everything he will test and he will make it as a verified. Once it done verify, then it will go for a closing place. Here after what will happen here, developer tester all the things he will test and he will close the defect. In some companies what will happen, tester can close the defect, or else once he completed test everything, this defect is working properly, then he will assign to the BA or test lead. What will happen, they will recheck one more time the defect, whether that is presented or not, whether tester it tested properly or not, everything they will check, and then they will close this defect. Once it is closed, right, then reopen. In case tester is testing verifying that particular defect, right, in case that defect is present still, then he will do make it as reopen, and again it will start life cycle again, open state 2, and again it will start. Here what will happen, duplicate. A duplicate is nothing but when the developer is make it as assigned it to open state, then he will check whether this defect is already opened or not. In case if it is already open, then he will mention that already open ticket, that defect number to mention here, and close that defect. He'll mention duplicate. Defer is nothing but when he feel like the manager or lead any member can check this one. Sorry, if the bug found during the end of the release, means end of the last sprint days, and the bug is minor, are not important to fix immediately, and if the bug is not related to the current build, if it is expected to get fixed in the next release, customer is thinking to change the requirement, in such cases they will make it as a deferred, they will move to the next sprint. And rejected place is basically what will happen, the system is working according to the specification and a bug is just due to some interruptions, like net is not working properly or configuration is not working properly. In that case, if he is finding any defect and if he raise that one and developer is checked and his system is working or another system also checked, it is working as expected, only and your system is not working, then they will make it as a rejected, because of it is not system application problem, it's a configuration issue. Some other status also presented. Other than that, also some other like cannot be fixed. Cannot be fixed means technically got supported. Root of the product issues, cost of fixing is bug is more. That time they will make it as a cannot be fixed, not reproducible. Here is also platform mismatches, and improve is the defective documentation, data mismatching, build mismatching, and inconsistent defects are presented. At that time, they will make it as a not reproducible. Need more information. In case developers tester test the application, but he is not getting a correct information. Like tester is not mention the proper information, then they will go for user need more information about a defect, that way they can raise concern. This is all about the defect life cycle. If you like this video, please like my video and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.